Yo, what's up? Full screen J-Dawg. You ever seen a full screen J-Dawg before? Well, you are right now. Get the mic good. The mic sound quality good. Quality good on the microphone. No. So today, right now, we're gonna start up a new game. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. Now, this is an educational game. For a lot of the content that I'm producing, I want to make it to where it's like I don't know, it's like banter but games because I'm just chilling. But for I do want to do an educational kind of series because I don't know, I like learning. Learning is enjoyable to me. I'm not in the school system. I dropped out of high school, so like I'm not all fucked up like all of you guys who finished high school. It's loud. All of you people who finished high school, you're like, oh, I don't like learning. Learning is not fun. Yeah, because you fucking the education system ruined it for you, right? They didn't do that to me because I was like, I don't like how they're ruining my intrigue in the arts, right? So I enjoy learning. It's something I literally, quite literally enjoy. Ew. The farmer was replaced. That's the name of this game. Upcoming DLC, the miner was replaced. Now, what is this game? We talked about it once before, if you're not aware. The music is a little loud. It's good music, though. It's good music. We talked about this game before. It's a coding simulator is the best way to put it. So this game teaches you how to code in Python specifically. What should we got? I fucking hate VSync, dude. Audio's good. I want it to be a little bit louder. There's some stuff going on. Apparently, so I know a little bit about coding already. I've done a little bit of C++, like coding dive. Yeah. Are we gonna do Hello World? Probably. Hello World is it's something to do with coding. Anybody who knows coding is be like, okay, this is a nice little cool like buffer. And anybody who's interested in coding, well then, I don't know, if you watch this video, you might learn a thing or two. But this isn't gonna be banter. This is gonna be education focused coding. All right, with the game. I just make that clear. This window contains information on everything about the game. Move the window by dragging the gray part of it. You can move by dragging anywhere else as well. That's questionable. To get started programming, go to the first program page by clicking on it. See, they almost had me. You gotta click on this right there. Check out the bottoms in the top right corner of the screen, however. Tooltips. This is interesting. I don't even know how they did this. All programming is done in code windows, which is this. Each code window corresponds to a text file containing code. There's going to be a lot of reading in this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. For right now, we're just going to flow with me. We can rename the file by clicking on it. Main's always going to be main, though, probably. The code can be edited in any text as long as it is not running. You can execute program directly by pressing the play button. I got an achievement. Hello World. Run your first program. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. You can create more code files by pressing the plus button in the upper right-hand corner here. F0, function 0. Okay, F stands for function. You can dock a window to another window by dragging it into it. It did not work. It did not work how I thought it would. Ah, there you go. Hold on. There's a fucking unlock tree. Wild. Can I do a flip? I was gonna up the volume of it. Excuse me, sir? We'll try this. Okay, that's really loud. We're not doing that. I want you to hear the freaking the fans going. Drone volume. It's still super loud. What the heck? UI, user interface. There you go. You will notice that once you start typing, a simple code completion window will pop up. Press tab to insert the code completion. Don't worry. Oh, what's Press tab. Yeah. If this is your first time programming, the language is unlocked step by step, so you won't be overwhelmed by all the things you can do. The syntax is also similar to that of Python, which is one of the most widely used programming languages in the world, so learning it is not completely wasted. A lot of programming languages are going to be similar. I've learned C++ prior to this, and this game uses mostly Python. Currently, there are 2 drone commands, harvest and do a flip. These are function calls. You can think of a function as a command that can be executed. You execute it with these parentheses. Try typing these statements in the code window. These are called statements. It's crazy, bro. It's a specific term. And pressing the execute button. You can think of the code as a sequence of statements. You can run multiple statements in a row like this. Did I underscore properly? I think so. Flip. Function. Run. Whoa, achievement! Did a flip! Okay, we have harvest. Do a flip and harvest. Now, if we run the entire, if we do it step by step, or we can just play the whole thing. I got 4 wheat. That's hay. Is there a difference? Yeah, there's a difference. Collecting grass will give you hay. Hay can be used to unlock loops in the unlock menu. Open the unlock menu with the button in the top right corner. I don't understand. What am I unlocking? I need a lot. Unlock loops. It just says unlock loops. Okay. So, Control C. V. Oh, that's not. Is that going to work? That might work. Error. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, man. Oh. Do it. Oh, I don't have to do a flip. So stupid. Harvest. Copy. Paste. Oh, I gotta copy this. Control C. Control V. Okay, now we're talking. Unlock speed. I can't do it. Oh, I gotta unlock while. Budge. Okay, we can close this window. You have unlocked the while loop in values true and false. The while loop keeps executing the loop code as long as the condition is set to true. Oh, so I don't have to do this. While condition, hashtag loop body. Don't worry about creating infinite loops. The delays in the execution will prevent the program from freezing. For beginners, perhaps you have already tried harvest call a few times in a row. This allows you to harvest several times in one program run. However, it would be nice to harvest more than 3 times, and writing the same code multiple times is bad practice. The solution is a loop. A loop allows you to run the same code multiple times. While loop takes a condition, which is a logical value that can only be in one state, true or false. Such a value is called a Boolean value. The loop then executes the code inside the loop until the condition is false. The while loop looks like this. While condition, hashtag loop body, hashtag loop body, hashtag pound sign, number sign, I don't know what the hell. We have to replace a condition with a Boolean value and a hashtag loop body with whatever you want to do in the loop. There are 2 constant Boolean values available. Constants are values that never change during the program. To create a constant Boolean value that is always true, you can simply write true, write false as a write false as a constant Boolean value that will always be false. So you could either write while false, do a flip, or while true, do a flip. While true. Is it tab? Do a flip function. Error. Oh, wait. Hold on. Syntax has to be Yeah, had to be caps and yeah. Okay, it's an infinite loop, but it's not. I have no Boolean loop value. It just is wild true. Oh, he's doing it. Okay. Harvest. Infinitium. The first will never do a flip, and the second will do flips forever, an infinite loop. Normally, creating an infinite loop is a bad idea because it will freeze the program, but in this game, there are always delays between each iteration of the loop, so it will cause the drone to keep doing a flip until you manually stop by pressing the XU button again. Notice how the line after the colon is indented. Indentation like this is used to separate blocks of code. Just press tab to add an indentation, shift tab or backspace to remove it. The loop will repeat all indented statements after the colon. Statements after the indented block will be executed after the loop is finished. Okay, so while it is set to true, it's very important to pay attention to this stuff. The while term here, very, very important. Loops until the condition is false. And this would be the loop body, harvest. So if I said while true, harvest, do a flip, it will always do a harvest and then a flip in sequence. Because the game runs on an iteration-based tick system, this doesn't cause a crash. But if you wrote this in an actual line of code, this would cause a crash. Because you're setting an infinite loop and it'd play it as fast as the CPU can go. Oh! The XU speed has been doubled. The problem is that the drone now harvests faster than the grass can grow, resulting in no harvest at all. What? To deal with this, if branches and the can harvest functions are now available. So far, we only had true and false conditions, which of course not very useful with if. The new function can harvest provides a better condition. Can harvest returns true if the plant under the drone can be harvested and false otherwise. If can harvest, do something. Okay. So I want to do it like this. Set this code. While true, if can harvest function harvest. Error. Hold on. There you go. The while true just creates the loop. If applicable, it can harvest, then do it. Then harvest. If can harvest, do a flip. So stupid. The reason you can use this function as a condition like this is because it returns a Boolean value. A return value essentially means that after the functionality is executed, the function call expression evaluates to the return value. There's a bunch of words that I'm not understanding, and neither are you. Do you want my face bigger? What happens when the above code runs? The if function, can harvest is called. Can harvest does its thing. Can harvest returns true or false. The statement is now if true or if false. The code block is only executed if it can harvest. Now we can use if to prevent the drone from harvesting too early. Fucking phone. Turn it off. Power down. It returns a value of true or false. So if I said while false, if can harvest, which would mean it can't harvest, it would return a value of saying it cannot be harvested. I should probably just, honestly, just... Hats. You've unlocked a few new hat colors for your drone. Equip them like this. Change hat, gray, purple, green, brown. Do a flip. I don't think I need to do a flip. Change hat. Hats dot Let's go with brown. And then I'll do a flip just for you. Stop it. You have unlocked. Error. Oh. Syntax error. I got the achievement for it. What the hell, dude? Oh, it's still syntax. Oh, he didn't do a flip. Okay, because I didn't play the full program. That's interesting. I didn't need to do a flip. Screw your flip. I got 2 achievements. We checked the achievements. It's progression. Equip a hat. Cause a runtime error. Do a flip. Hello, world. Expand your program. No, that's not right. Increases the yield of grass. More yield. Send it. Expands the farmland and unlocks movement. Unlocks planting. Expand 1! You gotta make an expand code. Your farm has grown. The space is not much use if you can't move the drone, so there is a new function, move, that moves the drone. Move requires that you specify the direction in which you want the drone to move. There are 4 directions, north, east, south, and west. For example, move north will move the drone 1 square north. If you move over the edge of the farm, the drone will be moved to the other side of the farm. The following example will keep moving the drone north and wrap back to the start when it reaches the edge of the farm. While true, move north. Okay, so let's... New code. Minimize that one. I don't want to see this. Can I rename these? I can. So if I said while true... While can't be capsed. While can't be capsed. Semicolon. That's, I don't know what the hell that is. Move north. Now if I execute this function, he'll just move north. Infinitely, right? Now, let me think. The idea is to get him to move, harvest, and then move again, right? We can set up a sequence, like... Move north. Mover. I don't know why I do that. Harvest. Basically this. This is the full function. So how do I want to do that? Maybe I just add while false. Move north. I don't know if this will work. No, it's not. It's not working. Wait a moment. I don't know if it works or not. We can move him though. This is kind of what we want to do. Not this one. Move north and then harvest. But we have to include if can harvest in there. It's interesting. Unlocks planting. Grass is nice because it grows automatically. All other plants have to be planted with the plant function. The only way to plant a plant right now is a bush. You can pass a type of plant you want to plant to the function like this. Plant entities bush. This will plant a bush under the drone. Call the clear function to reset the farm to all grass and reset the drone position. It seems that if you grow more than one type of plant on the farm at the same time, you can sometimes get higher yield. You'll need to research polyculture to learn more. Okay. We farmed 1,000 hay. We're cracked. Cracked. Let me just move this over there. I don't know what's happening. Plant entities dot bush. Stop. Plant me. Change hats is useless. Play my function. It doesn't work! Son of a bitch. Plant a bush. My function didn't work. While false. What if I put while false first? That's not going to do shit. I don't know how other people feel when they do this kind of stuff. This is how I feel. It just doesn't... It's not false. You son of a gun. I really need to figure this out. It's not giving me any tooltips. All right. Hold on. I'm going to pause the video and we're going to figure this out. All right. I got something. Check it out. No, don't need to be there no more. While true, move north. If can harvest, harvest. If it can't harvest, it just completely ignores the next step in the process and goes back to while true at the very start. And every time you harvest a bush, the bush disappears. So then you have to replant the bush. So while true, move north. It only moves north 1 square, which is bizarre. Because I feel like that's not specified. So I feel like it could technically just move north forever until it decides to can't harvest. But I got it and I have wood supply. It sounds terrible. Should I turn... I should turn the sound of the drone down. This game is very quiet. Where's my music? My pig bank. My flying piggy bank. I need some water. Give me a second. My eye burns. This is hard. Learning is hard. We did it! Now it's faster. Expands the farm further. Oh! Your farm has expanded again. Now the tile is no longer in a nice row. You need to find a way to traverse a square grid. While the loop function is not possible until you unlock senses and operators, it is time to introduce the for loop function. You can read all about for loop on the for loop page. But for now, you will only need it to repeat the code a fixed number of times. Go back. Oh, shit. Hashtag do n flips. For I in range 5, do a flip. Range n creates a range of numbers from 0 to n-1, which has n elements in it. The for loop runs its loop body once for every element in the sequence. In this example, do a flip will be called 5 times. Because it says 5. I got you, son! The function, get world size, is now available. It returns the side length of your farm. This way you can write code that won't break with the next expand upgrade. For I, in range, get world size, harvest blank, move north. This example harvests 1 column of the farm for any farm size. If you're stuck trying to figure out how to move the drone around the farm, see the hint below. I appreciate that, but let's do it alone, because learning is a process. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's try this first on cam, and if I'm a fat failure, then we'll try it somewhere else. So they gave me the function. For I in range, get world size, bam bam. Wait. Harvest. Move north. Son of a gun. See. Oh, played it once, you son of a bitch! Wait, it didn't... I didn't add the for loop function. On the for loop page. I don't understand I. Range end indicates something. Ah, if I said range 3, it would go 3 times. Is that right? Let's find out. Oh, dude, that's cool. But get world size means that no matter what the world size is, motherfucker. Pass a function as an argument to a function. Wizard's hat. That's crazy. I'm still erring. Excuse me, sir. This is confusing. Of course. Of course. There you go. It's the same. What does mine look like? That's not the one. That's why mine looks weird. Because it keeps doing it if it can't harvest. But it works, damn it. Okay. You can plant hay. I don't need no damn hay. Creates a range of numbers, which has an element. We got to figure out the for loop page, though. The for loop works like in Python, called a for each loop in some languages, not to be confused with the C-style for loop, which is a different thing. For I in sequence, do something with I. Hold on, give me a new code. We got too many damn codes already. Toss this one. We got a fucking wizard hat. Wizard hat. Send it. Oh! What was I doing? For I, that's 1. In sequence. Quence. Stupid. Do something with I. Harvest I. I don't understand what I'm doing. Similar to the while loop, the for loop also repeatedly calls a block of code instead of looping based on a condition. It executes the loop body once for each element in sequence. Oh, I don't know what I is. I just put for I. I don't know what that is. For variable name in sequence, code block. Variable name can be any name you choose. It is a variable that stores the current element in the sequence. Any name you choose. I guess I is my variable name. It could be anything. I see. Get it's a pun. I see. Oh, it's not working now. It's not working before. I don't know what sequence is. See how the color is white? That also indicates that it means something. We're reading about it right now. It is a variable that stores the current element in the sequence. Sequence needs to be some value that can be iterated like a range of numbers. The code block is executed for every element with the loop variable assigned to the element. If I could understand what the fuck this meant. For I in range of 5, harvest. This loop executes the body of a fixed number of times. It is essentially the same as writing. I equals this value. Harvest that value. Motherfucker. For I in range 5. And we're going to say harvest. So from what I understand, we're specifying I as a value. Oh, man, I don't fucking know. Obviously, it fucking works. And if I go, if can, what's the, hold on. That's what it is. Can harvest. It'll play that 5 times too. Oh, my bad. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that's true. Nope, it fails. Because it tries to play it a second time and it can't, so it just tanks. Also see break and continue. We gotta get educated. Break allows stopping a loop early. When the break statement is reached, it will immediately exit the innermost loop and start running the code after the loop. For I in range 10, break print I. This prints out 0 because I is 0 in the first iteration loop, and then the break statement ends the loop. You motherfucker. I gotta see what it does. Can I just copy and paste that? I fucking knew it! It don't print shit! Oh, I can't. I don't have unlocks. That makes sense. This code runs the while loop until the can harvest is true. It has the same effect as while not can harvest. While not! I fucking knew it! Pass! Pass! Okay. We understand break functions now. Break, I don't, break something. Continue allows stopping the current iteration of a loop and jumping to the next iteration of the innermost loop. For I in range of 10 continue print, this is never printed. This runs all 10 iterations of the loop, but the print statement after the continue is always skipped. It also works on while loops. While true, if not, can harvest continue. Harvest. Continue north. This code only calls harvest when can harvest is true. It has the same effect as if can harvest harvest. In nested loops, continue always has the effect of the innermost loop. Yeah, I'm fucking lost, bro. I'm lost. I don't understand the for loop function. Harvest that boy 5 times, though. I understand range. Can I make a function that loops itself? Like, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. This is the function I want. Should I just make it off camera? I should just make it. It's going to take me a moment. Okay, it took me absolutely forever to figure this out, but I got it. Kinda. I'm starting to get it. So if we want him to move up 3 and over 1, and then up 3 and then over 1, he'll go through the entire thing. But I was having an issue, and I'm like, I don't get world size. And he goes diagonally because it's up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. And he's not hitting every single one. But if I add another one, it's called a for in loop. Is that right? This one does exactly what I want it to do. So I need to take this and just edit it a little bit. So this is get world size, right? So now he will move up 3 and over 1. Now, next, all I need to do is take my original function, which I think is this one, and just slam it in here. Ah! Okay, hold on. Get rid of while true. Get rid of while true. And move north, because that doesn't need to be there either. Oh, it did it! Okay, hold on, hold on. Now I know exactly what I gotta do. I gotta take this function here, tab it out, hear me out, drop that down, and put a while true up here. I'm a fucking genius, dude. Oh, everything's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. Okay, I don't know why he's not planting a bush every single time and why they only exist on the bottom. Because it's doing it goes up 3 first before it plants the bush each one. Look, it's not perfect, but it works. Okay? I should definitely figure out how to plant a bush each one. You can do 2,6. What, multiple ranges? This took me forever just to do. Are you kidding me? Wizard hat. Okay, let's dissect this bit of code real fast and figure out how I can get the plant each time it moves. Wait a moment, hold on. I think this is the problem. I'm a fucking genius. That's crazy how that works. See, I have an issue understanding how this even does anything, but it makes a lot of sense. Because what's happening is it's playing this part before it goes to the next. This piece right here, this statement, isn't a part of the previous whatever you. I don't know the nomenclature. It's separate, so it plays this first, and then it plays plant, and then it does that. But if I do this now, it's a part of the previous one. I could probably do it again too, actually. And then it does that instead. That's so interesting. Should I harvest it and plant it, or plant it then harvest it? Something's not right here. I harvest it, then I plant it. Do it the other way again. This is really confusing. Is it not the... It's the exact same. I don't tell you we got it. It doesn't matter how big it gets. This function will always harvest something and then convert it into wood. Now, if I change the way it works, like this, now it'll only leave one track of wood, but leave the other tracks available to harvest the grasses. That's what I'm talking about, dude. This is my primary function, brother. Grab all this crap. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. I'm so cool. I'm so proud of myself. We don't have carrots yet. Increase grass yield. The print function. Carrots. Print hi. Print hello world. Tools to help with debugging programs. That is something that's a real thing. That is true. If not, can harvest. And 1 + 1 = 4 divided by 2. Do a flip. What? That's so confusing. Debug. Sometimes your code just doesn't work and you need to find out why. There are a couple of tools to help you do that. The first is to execute the program step by step. You can do that going step by step mode with a button next to the execute, but this one it goes one at a time. Breakpoints can be added by clicking the breakpoint panel to the left of the code. Huh? Oh. When execution reaches the line where the breakpoint is, it will automatically switch to step-by-step mode. When you move your mouse over a variable, its current value is displayed. Oh, stop. There. Let's do it this one, actually. Then it stops. Oh, I don't know what the point of that was. I'm still trying to harvest me some wood. More grassies for me. The print function can also be useful. It will write any value passed to it directly into the air. Examples: print 0.024, print true false, print can harvest, print the current position, get position X, get position Y. The print function prints out the value directly into the air and to the output page. That's somewhere in it. Writing into the air can sometimes be a bit slow if you want to print a lot of values. In this case, you can use the quick print function, which prints only to the output window. The output window also logs warnings and errors, so if something doesn't work as expected, it can be a useful check. When the execution stops, the output is also written to the output file. Okay, hold on. So, it's funny how actually accurate this is for coding. This isn't just game specific, and the way it operates is this is a very interesting way to like shove it in the game because it's so accurate. There really is a block system where you go like this, and then you play the entire thing, and then it stops where you want it to stop. In fact, when it comes to debugging code, there's so many different techniques. There's so many different techniques. Step by step until it crashes. And so the reason why the print variable is super useful is because if you say return this value, and it's returning a different value, you go, what the hell? It lets you see exactly what value it's returning. Oh, can this work now? Oh. Oh. So then let's just add a unique little thing here at the end of it. It said what? Where's my print? I need a search feature. It did mention output text. Pet the piggy. Pet the piggy. Print. It's not what I wanted. Was it debug? It is debug. I don't know if I can do half of these though. Pet the piggy. Print. Get pause. Nope. I don't have it unlocked yet. 100%. But I can print values. If I said print X, it'll print 1, wouldn't it? Because I define X as 1 up here. Is that right? It prints 0. See, I don't know how it works. That's what that tells you. What if I print I? It still prints 0. It prints 2! New hat unlocked! Tree hat! Oh, shit! Tree hat. What do you mean hats, tree hat don't exist? Did I do something wrong, brother? It's not real. Oh, wait. There's no way that's it, is it? That's not a thing, brother. It's hats, dot, brown hat, right? Yeah, see? I mean, it's not hats, tree hat. It lies. It's a fucking Christmas tree. Oh my gosh. Look at my achievements. Plant carrots, plant a pumpkin, pet the piggy. Pet the piggy. I'll fucking do it. I know, there's a whole bunch of functions all over the screen, and they're just gonna exist. Pet the piggy. Do it. Oh, achievement! Feels good. What the frick? I don't care about that damn pig. I fucking hate pigs, dude. What was I doing? Oh. A print value. I don't... Why is it 2? I should be get world size, right? Am I not defining I? It just says 0. Why is this value 2? I don't print I. What the fuck is I? I wish I understood. STR. Tap. Strength. Anyways, where are we at? We looked at printing and debugging, is that right? Yeah. Print high. I can print text? That's not... That doesn't make any damn sense. Hold on. Add it to the bottom of it. Hi. No way that just works. Error. See, I told you, be error. What do you mean? You just told me I could do that. Oh, wait. Did I not unlock it? Am I stupid? No. See, I knew I was confused. Because you have to add... Because, yeah, I have some... Yeah, that. And if I... See, I'm C++, not Python. If I do this, I could do something like that. See? I know something or other. So essentially, the way it works is this right here, these apostrophes, allow you to print a single text, a single character of information. But like if I put 2, technically that shouldn't work. It works. Technically that shouldn't work because if you're going to print more than one character, of course, that's C++. It might work with Python. If you're going to print more than one character, you're supposed to even if I put like West, which is an actual thing, but as long as I encase it, now it becomes text format. What's really crazy though, if I did some of these, freaking, it's crazy that the print function even exists because I'm used to fucking STD, STD, doesn't sound right. Count. Your mom. Something like that. In C++ coding, that stands for standard, chapter, output, your mom. And then something goes over here. I don't remember what goes over there. But I guarantee this isn't going to work because, yeah, standard isn't it's standard, not sexually transmitted disease. And that's chapter, C, output. There's also chapter input, which inputs information via text screen. Anyways. If can harvest and if not can harvest and 1 plus 1 equals 4 divided by 2, do a flip. I think 1 plus 1 does equal 4 divided by 2. Operators. Arithmetic operators. Plus, minus, multiplication, division, double division, percentage, and double asterisk. Comparison operators. Equals, less than equals, greater than equals. Boolean operators. Not and or. I needed those. All numbers in the game are floating point numbers. So all arithmetic operators are floating point operators. See, that don't make no damn sense to me. All numbers are floating point numbers. All arithmetic are floating point operators. Dash dash is defined to just floor the number after the division. Whatever the hell that means. For assignment operators, you need to unlock the variables unlock. Oh, I don't have variables yet. That makes sense. That's why I can't define I. That's why it's 2 here. I don't know why it's 2. I don't even know why this works. Operators allow you to compare, modify, and combine values. The arithmetic this are used to perform common mathematical operations on numbers. The comparison operators equals, and all those used to compare values. The result is either true or false. So if I had a statement that said, if this, it'll either pop out true or false. I don't know where I'm going to be using arithmetic, though, yet. It's very important, though. The logic operators, also called Boolean operators. You know what? I could probably add code to where it's like, if it moves 3 spaces, plant a bush. That way, I can make it... So right now, this current system works just because it's kind of broken. It is not supposed to do this. It just kind of happens. It's not intentional, where I'm like harvesting different resources. And I could probably keep it semi-broken and still make it work. That said, I could probably say, hey, once you move X number of spaces, go ahead and plant a carrot. Go ahead and plant a bush. Genius. But I don't know where I'm going to be multiplying stuff. Dash dash has the thing as dash, but the result is floored, rounded down to the next integer. Oh, that makes sense. So instead of getting, you always get a whole number instead of a percentage number, a decimal. Percentage is a modulo operator, also known as the remainder operator. It essentially divides the 2 numbers and then returns the remainder. You can also think of it as repeatedly subtracting the right number from the left number until the remainder is less than the right number. It essentially divides the 2 numbers and then returns the remainder. You can also think of it as repeatedly subtracting the right number from the left number until the remainder is less than the... I'm never going to get these, dude. If it's a bush, that's fair. If it isn't a bush, plant a bush. If it is a bush, harvest it. If can harvest, harvest. Equal or not equal. They can be used on all types of integers. If 2 equals 2, true. If entity is not entity bush, it is false. 3 is not 3 plus 1 is true because 3 doesn't equal 3 plus 1. Less than, equal to, greater than, blah, 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 can only be used on numbers comparing to other numbers. Logic operators. Not simply inverts the value. If it's not false, it's true. If it's not true, it's false. And if it's true only if both values are true. True and true is true. True and false is false. False and false is true. 2 negatives make a positive, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Or evaluates true if at least one of the values is true. 2 positives make a positive. 2 negatives don't make a positive. I understand operators. We're not going to use them, though. I don't know where I'm going to use them yet. I mean, let's look at this tech tree. It's not that large. Dinosaurs. Get cost. Okay. We need carrots. Before you plant carrots with plant entities carrot, you have to till the soil. This will change the ground to ground soil. To till the soil, simply call till. Calling till again will change it back to grounds grassland. Planting carrots costs wood and hay. These items will automatically move when planting carrots. This just got so much more complicated, dude. What? No, bro. Okay, we're gonna plant these carrots and we're gonna end the episode. Like hour-long educational episodes where we're gonna chill. And I don't expect these to be daily uploads. I'm not sure if you're here for that. I gotta think, dude. So if we're planting the carrots, it tells me the grown percentage. That's wild. Any other upgrades, or do I just need carrots? So because carrots specifically need tilled soil to be planted, and if I till it twice, it'll break it, I gotta really think about this. When's my next expansion? So let me copy this. I should probably just like toss a lot of these useless functions, delete them. I don't know. I want to keep this one because it reminds me of my get world size. The 4 in ranges are kind of cool too, so keep that one. And then I need this one as well. Man, this one doesn't really do anything, does it? Toss it. Okay, so let me think. I think I want to manually. Do you not see the cat? What is she doing? What are you doing? Kitty. I think I want to manually till soil and say, if the soil is tilled, plant carrots. If it is not tilled, move on. Can I do that? That seems difficult. Yawn because this is exhausting. This is hard. I need some water to think about this. This is why I fucking hate puzzle games. We're probably going to play a puzzle game someday. It's not going to be a good time. I sit here and I fucking think and I do nothing. Brother, I don't even know where to begin. I said I wanted to plant some toil. If tilled, plant carrot. If can harvest, harvest. If can't harvest, move on. Motherfucker. But I don't know if I can do that. It's not so easy. Making these fucking codes is hard, man. And I gotta edit the code I already got. Once you move 3 spaces north, go ahead and till the soil. I don't even know how to track the integer, dude. Coding is hard. I'm just gonna cut and then we'll come back to see what I got. It's a fucking water level? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I didn't figure it out, but right now I'm doing some manual stuff because I need to figure out what happens when I harvest it. It stays the same, so I can plant it again. Okay, so hold on. Now, we got to make it all in one sequence, right? So, effectively, this is a baseline right now that plants carrots, harvests carrots, and then moves east. I should probably swap those. Oh, it's gone! Okay, so now it'll harvest it, move it, and plant it. That's not what I wanted. That's not, I ain't doing shit. What? You harvest it first, and then you move, then you plant. No. It should plant, it should harvest, plant, and then move. I'm so glad I can copy and paste. It's so convenient. If can harvest. Every time. Don't even think about it. Okay, so this now is a manual setup. So hold on. I think I got an idea. So because I'm going left and right and not up and down, we're going to alter this to move east and alter this to move what? North to change my... You know what I'm saying? But then I have to somehow specify... Ah, shit, it's going to break it, though. No. Hold on. So the only problem with this is the fact that the soil is tilled. The soil is tilled. I'm so fucking cooked. So I can set up a system right now, but it can't be permanent because the tilling has to be manually done unless I have a way to detect if soil is tilled does not equal true, then blah, 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 blah. If return a value, I'm understanding how my brain can wrap around this. Okay, so hold on. Let's change this to east right away. Let's change this to north, or I guess south in this matter, because he's up top. It does not matter. Okay, so now he'll move east and north. Now, if can harvest, plant entities bush. I need to be able to read what type of ground it is, or specify when it moves down south. Okay, hold on. Positioning is so important right now. It's going to run on proper positioning. So can I have you fudge? Get world size, which is 3. It's a 3x3. It doesn't specify X or Y coordinates, which is very strange to me. When I change it, it's going to break my shit. It's for damn true. If can harvest. That's true. Do you want to move first or harvest first? I want to harvest first because it makes it a little bit easier on me. Control C, delete that, delete this, delete. Come down here, go back one, Control V. Or do I want this here instead? I don't know if it matters. So then I need him to just move east once. Every time with my caps, dude. Okay, if he moves east one time, now he's at the starting position. That's where I want him to be. So now, we got to follow this through the entire cycle to make sure that there's no problems. If I could read if tilled, plant carrots. If not tilled, but I have to do it like this. Unless I can say if is a bush. I could even specify specific coordinates. X0, Y2 to plant a specific thing. That makes sense too. So here's what happens. I don't know if this is going to fucking work. I'm cooked, dude. He's gonna... Wild Chew creates a looping function, Get world size, which will return a value of 3. It'll play this 3 times because that's the size of the world. I'm understanding that this will play 3 times because that's the size of the world. If he can harvest, he harvests, and then he moves east, and then he harvests, and then he moves east. Harvest, move east. Fuck. Harvest, move east. Plays it 3 times. Harvest, move east. Harvest, move east. Son of a bitch. Okay, it does return to the start. Motherfucker. Oh, no, no, no. What the fuck are you doing? This is rough. He planted a fucking tree on my carrots. Son of a bitch. I'm so cooked. Move it south. So then, take this again. I'm a genius. V. And then hold on. You take this entire thing again. V. Now when he plays it, if harvest, can harvest, hold on, make sure you got this right. For this one specifically, plant, entity, bush. Now when I play it, it'll do everything it needs to do except plant, entity, carrot. I'm so smart. Error. What do you mean? Too much indentation. Tell me it's not enough. You tell me it's too much. At least it's telling me. It didn't have to. What? Son of a bitch. There isn't enough indentation. There's too much. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't understand. Oh, why? What are you doing? That's fucked up. It's not supposed to do that. Where's my fucking carrots? Why are you moving like that? What the fuck? So I assume if he can't harvest, he just starts going, okay, everything has turned into bushes. Okay, no it hasn't. Oh, fuck. What do you mean? That's the coordinates. You son of a bitch. I don't understand why it broke immediately. Give it a second. Play it step by step. While true, get world size. If can harvest, harvest, plant carrots, move east. Where the fuck is this plant entity's bush coming from, dude? Okay, hold on. It's broken now. We gotta move fucking west. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I wish I could just return to that value, that position. Why is it so complicated? That's why I said move 0, 2, because I would imagine that specifies XY coordinates, but it tells me it don't work. No, stop! Quit breaking my shit! What if I said move 3? That made no damn sense. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, stop! Oh, bitch. I gotta go west again. No, I said west. You son of a gun. If can harvest, harvest. Plant carrots, move east. And then just reset. If can harvest, harvest. Move east. And that's the third iteration. So it moves east. And then it goes to the next one because I did it 3 times. Goes down. Only do this 1 time. Move south. Get world size, which is 3. Do this 3 times. If can harvest, harvest, move east. If can harvest, harvest, move east. If can harvest, harvest, move east. Then go down 1 time. Get world size of 3. If can harvest, harvest, plant bushes, move east. If can harvest, I did it correctly. And then it'll move me east. Oh, I see. No, then it restarts. It didn't go south one more time. Hold on. I need this right here. I don't know why I have to put a 4. I probably don't have to. I probably just say move south. And then go ahead and just do this twice. Let me see it work. Oh, fuck. Stop. Move west. Get rid of this, move south. It shouldn't work. Because I don't move east to start with. This would break it, right? Yeah. It's completely cooked. Because I needed to move south. Oh, fuck, this is so stupid. I don't know why I have to include this part. No! Why are you going south twice, you son of a bitch? I know you can harvest them carrots, boy. Oh, he can't harvest the carrots. How do I make him wait? I mean, it's still working. It just skips it because he can't harvest the carrots. How do I make him wait? I don't know how to make him wait. Do a flip. Get world size. Harvest, move, pet the piggy. Plant, print, quick print, range, strength, tap, till. Grassland, soil. If soil. Plant carrot. If not soil. Debug, expand, grass, hats, loops. Operators, plant speed. Comments, continue, for loop, if operators while loop. I don't, brother, I don't, the if function. I don't know how to make this MF wait. Did I read this? What the hell is else? Else wait. At some point in time, my code did wait for him, but it's not doing it anymore. I think it's the if can't harvest function. It works for right now, and I do want to refine that and understand why I can't make him wait. That being said, it does work properly, even if it's a little bit janky. It is consistent with the middle tier being wheat, the bottom tier being bushes, and the top tier being carrots. Now, it doesn't work like it's supposed to. His positioning changes, and I don't know why it does that. I did do it, though. I'm going crazy. I wrote this whole thing. I feel impressive. I'm impressed with myself. That's how we got carrots, so we can go faster. That's going to break my shit even more. Oh, but it stays the same! That's crazy. Look at it go. It's working. He can't even harvest the bushes, and it just skips the step, and it just works. I'm impressed. I need a lot of fucking wood. Okay, now hold on. Now, expanding it would break it. You know what I could say? If y equals 2, till the soil, so this entire y2 will always be soil. Dude, that's what I'm saying. If-then statements. If the soil is not tilled, if tilling equals false, till. Only on Y2. It could also only exist in this specific range of right here, this first one. I would probably just add it right here. Well, no, it'd play it 3 times, wouldn't it? It would play it 3 times. I mean, it wouldn't matter. It would just skip over it, but it does clutter the code. Okay, you can see I cut right there. My buddy was talking to me. We do need to wrap this up. Fucking trees, fucking watering makes them grow faster. Okay, I honestly think we're doing a really good job considering my coding experience is low. I'm impressed with myself, I'm gonna be honest. I do have like several hours with coding experience though, but it's all theoretics and not much practical use. Anyways, I'm distracted. We're gonna end the video here. I don't know how recent, I don't know how, like, so right now I have the Ball X Pit series going, and that's daily right now. This right here, I don't know how often this will be uploaded. I'm not gonna make you a promise of a daily promise or a weekly promise. It's just gonna happen as it goes. I do have every intention of beating this game though, as I do, you know. It is very educational. I greatly appreciate that. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If not, you don't. It's probably a great thing to fall asleep to. I don't know if you hear the birdies in the background chirping. Where the fuck is my music, dude? This game had incredible music when we launched it. I need more music in my life. Don't forget to save, dude. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The DLC, the miner was replaced. I clicked on it. Whoa! No, I'm just kidding. Release date 2026. That's all it says for the miner was replaced. We're probably gonna play that too. You know what I'm saying? Then by then I'm gonna be a master coder, master baiter. Am I right? Am I right? Color theme, night. Oh, Lunar New Year, light. Ooh, my eyeballs default. I like that night color theme though, but it can't be that. Custom. File watcher. Code highlights. Yeah. Tabs to spaces. Increment number effect UI size. Give it a 0.8. Okay, anyways. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you're looking forward to this series. I am. I'll see you next time. Peace out.